Hi, my name is Kelly with the Tech District, and this is Top Tech of the Week. Canon finally released its first mirrorless SLR camera. It's the last of the big camera companies to do so. The Canon EOS M starts at $800 with a 20mm pancake kit lens, 18 megapixels, and shoots 1080p at 30 frames a second. And with a mount, is compatible with other Canon lenses. I shoot the Tech District videos with a Sony NEX-5N, which has a couple more features than Canon EOS M. One of the differences is that the screen on the 5N is movable, while the Canon's is fixed. Some of the other differences are that the Sony can shoot 60 frames per second at 1080p, while Canon's highest can only shoot 30 frames per second at 1080. And my 5N is $100 cheaper than the Canon EOS M. But for those with a notable Canon lens collection, are brand loyal, and want the 2 extra megapixels, Canon is a good buy. It's money week for Silicon Valley, and a lot of companies have released their quarterly earnings this week. Apple made $8 billion profit out of $35 billion revenue this quarter. They sold 17 million iPads and 26 million iPhones, compared to last quarter where they sold 35 million. With the new iPhone just around the bend, sales for Apple have slowed down in anticipation. Microsoft reported a loss this quarter of $492 million, but ironically made a record revenue of $18 billion this quarter. Yeah, I had to look at there's a lot of numbers. Amazon grew in sales, selling $12.8 billion worth of products, but only made a sliver of profits at $107 million. Google made $3.2 billion in profit out of $12.2 billion revenue. Also this week, Apple released OS 10.8 Mountain Lion, and it can be downloaded on the Mac App Store for only $20. With the update come a lot of new and interesting features, most notably the social integration with Twitter and Facebook, along with iMessages across Apple devices, a notification bar, AirPlay for streaming your desktop to an Apple TV, and the new Safari 6 browser, which has gotten a lot faster and has some notable features on its own, like an integrated share button and an Omnibox-like search function in the address bar. If you have a Mac, it's worth the upgrade. Google announced Google Fiber yesterday for Kansas City residents. The internet service will only be available in neighborhoods that get enough registrations, and will deliver speeds up to 1,000 megabits a second up and down, which makes it nearly the fastest internet connection in America. The prices that Google is offering are even more mind-blowing. For $120, you get the internet and Google's TV service. For $70, you just get the internet, and free for 7 years at 5 megabits a second for those who opt to just pay the $300 setup cost. Alright, and that's Top Tech of the Week. I'm Kelly with the Tech District. This video is done. Okay, now it's done.